Now, I'm Deepti, and today's topic is acceptance in my journey of Raal. My Raal journey started with a quote from Maitreya. You and each one are a ray of light from the Supreme Source. Like the rays of sunlight, one just needs to accept it and just be. Doesn't that sound simple, right? But I had my set of questions, doubts, and logics trying to understand this. We're so habituated to run out looking for answers, dissect and try to magnify the results and so on. Again, when asked, I was given an example. Our body, it has different parts, 2 arms, 2 legs, 10 fingers in each, and millions, trillions of cells in them. They don't go searching for the source or the need to dissect and find the source of origin of the signals given to cooperate as one. It accepts that when the brain sends a signal or a needed message is given, the cells, the fingers, arms, the body happily acts as a single unit. For example, say to hold a cup or to grab something. That's accepting and just being there. Then I was introduced to Raal. The teachers and the group members helped each other step by step. We learned, we fell, then again we got up, we learned and moved forward. Each having one's own experiences, and there are many where the experience were interconnected as the group as a whole. We have so many things happening around us from morning till night in a daily life, triggering us to react to it. We are used to these triggers. Triggers like a road rage, something at work, with family, with friends, with random people we happen to meet today, or with oneself. Rushing in to react to these and ending up feeling washed out, tired, unproductive, unhappy, and not peaceful. Many times even feeling guilty too. Practice of RAL has helped me identify those trigger points where normally we would jump in to react on an impulse, and realizing later that except for an uneasiness, what is generated from those reactions, there is absolutely nothing. And the loop is thus that is goes on. This is where RAL comes in. RAL helped me to take a moment to pause, take a step back, and look on the situation from a different angle and decide if I want to react on it or act on it, or just be there in the moment and accepting myself and the trigger, which may be person, situation, or anything else. Practicing RAL doesn't mean there are no more such triggers happening for one to jump in and react. Triggers remain, they keep coming. We are living in the same place, we're living with the same people around, with the same society. So the same kind of triggers remain. It is that we all have 6 degrees of separation between each one of us. So everybody has their own angle and view on any given thing, sending in triggers to act or react. It's like we may be talking about same subject and same point, but from different angle than yours. RAL helps to accept that difference. As we practice RAL, we realize how much we have evolved in our way of reacting to things. We are less impulsive and more rational, not just in our thoughts, but in our own deep self. Slowly, as one proceeds on the practice of RAL, we are able to accept. Now we can see that each person or situation is separate and different. Learning to accept that each living or non-living has its own value, that is important. There could be many things that one may like or dislike. It's okay to dislike some things. That's our personal view. Well, others have one too. Learning to respect that and accept it as it is what I learned. We have this strict notion dividing everything with a sharp line, black, white, good, bad, this way or that way. Acceptance here blurs the line between the black and white of any given situation. Realizing that there is always a small gray area in between where even the celebrated black or white coexist happily. Acceptance that A, B, or C is different in their thoughts, in their looks, behavior, in beliefs is a part of them. Same way, accepting my differences to them is important. Well, nobody likes to acknowledge that we have differences with others, but we have. It is there. Accepting our own differences, accepting that everyone is different, every situation is different, learning that everyone need not have to agree to our idea of things. Accepting them with their different views helps how we react or act in a given situation. Practicing RAL, we understand our individual triggers and how to handle our reactions to our everyday situations and people around us. How earlier we got triggered and we reacted, we find that has changed over a period of time. With RAL, we have this guide with us 24/7, who is there to guide us smoothly among the various triggers. RAL introduces us to one's own supreme self, who is the 24/7 guide available for each of us, whom we have forgotten to seek. As we learn to connect back inside to the supreme light, we see we have become a better version of ourselves, a happier self. Who doesn't like the happier version? I do. I know we all do. Radiating that happiness to our dear and near ones, that is what brings in the change. As it changes us, it brings the change in them too. Not just happiness. As we practice RAL and connect back to our inner light, we open up an umbrella of blessings and happiness, not just on us, the practitioners, but for our family, our friends, and for our generations to come. Now, are we not happy knowing this? I am. I'm happy knowing this flowing acceptance and happiness is what RAL is for me. Thank you for listening to my journey of acceptance in RAL. Thank you.